Around the world, the travel and hospitality sectors have taken a hit because of the pandemic. But in many places, one sector which hasn't had to put the brakes on is the bike industry. Benji Haya reports.
It's taken a global pandemic and a change to life as we know it, yet the UK may have finally embraced the bicycle. Here at Lunacycles, a bike workshop in North London, the incredible sales spike in 2020 means more customers are now coming to their door. In a time of economic uncertainty, cycling enthusiasm has kept the company's wheels turning.
Most days we had queues outside for most of the day, and still on a Saturday where we operate on a first come first served basis, we do every single Saturday since a year ago. We have had queues, people waiting for us before we open, so that's been the case for the whole past year.
And all over the country, those who had previously got tired of riding are finally digging out their old bikes to have another go.
We've had customers come in who say haven't ridden a bike in 30 years, who are now, bringing bikes in. We had a guy who brought in a bike which still had the original receipt attached to the handlebars from 1980 odd. And he'd bought the bike at the time, put it in the garage and never used it again, and now he was bringing it out for the first time.
Beyond the enjoyment factor, one reason for the uptake is that on a bike, as opposed to on buses or trains, there's less chance of catching COVID-19, which doesn't spread as fast outdoors.
And there's another incentive to choose cycling as a mode of transport. This sort of exercise also helps tackle obesity. That's key, say doctors, given the death rate from coronavirus is 10 times higher in countries where more than half the population is overweight. It's why there are growing calls to speedily implement a strategic, comprehensive cycling network across this capital city.
The message about cycling, walking being good for your health is already within government policy. The government is saying that. London is certainly saying that. The trouble is that not enough is being done to make that possible, make that easy for people, make people feel that going out there on a bicycle is safe. And in order to do that, the government needs to fund and deliver the quantity of infrastructure out there that's needed to make people get on their bikes.
There is a long and bumpy road ahead to convince the general public that two wheels is a mainstream way to get about. Only a tenth of adults in Britain rode a bike at least once per week. But that was before COVID-19. London has since undergone a transformation. Mayor Sadiq Khan has delivered 260 kilometres of bike routes and given the green light for construction work to start on 4 new trial cycle schemes.
I think there are a few things that we are doing. One is the continued and sustained rollout of the Safer Cycle network to get more people cycling, whatever background they're from.
This effort has contributed to a huge cycling boost, including a 200% increase in the number of riders in recent weekends compared to the same time last year. The Mayor aims to increase the level of walking and cycling to 80% of all trips in London. With other sources of entertainment or fitness still closed and warmer weather on the horizon, this target is welcome news for Lunacycles, awash with new business. And with every purchase causing a chain reaction in terms of follow-up repairs, bike shops will be hoping this trend carries on and that the country gears up for a cycling revolution. Benji Haya, CNA, London.